There's this woman in America, and I think actually there's a lot of people, there's a new movement right across the world on this, who believes that if we give a child too many boundaries, then they don't learn how to be creative and express themselves. And she's got a gorgeous little girl, I think we've got a photo, she's 2, and she wanted to dye her hair pink. Oh. How adorable is she? And so she allowed her. So what do you make of this? Would you let your 2-year-old dye their hair pink?
Are you allowed to dye children's hair at that age?
I think she'd done it herself.
At a certain age.
No, I wouldn't. Absolutely not. You know, if she wants to put a silly pink wig on and dress up for the day, then absolutely, or a little spray that you can wash out. But there's no way I would start dyeing my daughter's hair.
What if she... OK, so what if she wanted to just shave it off? If she made the decision, I want really short, like, shaved hair, would you allow that?
No, at 2?
Yeah.
Oh.
But what a difference.
I wouldn't even let her choose her own food at 2, let alone shave her head.
But what actual difference to it does it make? Because one of the arguments this woman puts forward is that we expect them to start making decisions at a much older age, and that if you learn right from a young age the consequences of your actions, and that you learn to be creative,
when you're 2,
you're going to have...
You've got a ball.
See, I wouldn't care if my 2-year-old, whatever... I mean, it's like my daughter rang me the other day and said, Mum, can I cut my ponytail off? And I went, well, yeah, if you really want to. I think you might regret it, but if you really want to, you can, because it's your hair.
Yeah, but how old is she?
Well, she's 14, and she did cut it off. It was quite a shock, I have to tell you. I got home.
Maddie, she cut her hair off.
All right. I'm going to roll.
Scary.
This child is below the age of consent, and I think that the parents are taking decisions that are unfair and embarrassing, and it just isn't right. So, no.
I disagree.
All right, well, the judges disagree.
The judges...
Contempt of court! Contempt of court!
The judge's decision is
Go to your cell!
Right, Colleen, your case...
Right, my case is apparently there is a luxury hotel, but it's actually a luxury pet hotel.
Yeah.
It consists of, you can drop your pet off, there it is.
Oh, wow.
They get their own bed, they get a plasma telly, they get a chandelier, they get proper comfy beds, they even get a little blow dry before they check out, and it costs around £80 a night to leave your dog there.
That's insane.
And basically what they're saying is it's a home from home for the dog if you're going away. So what do we think? Too much, or...?
I think they might be a bit lonely in there by themselves.
Well, they might get a nice young spaniel to come and spend the night on room service.
You know what these spaniels are like?
But I think if anyone has got a pet and is going away, what you want is a home from home.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I pay half that amount to go to somebody's house.
Yeah.
Well, I suppose if you're wealthy enough and you don't have anybody else that can give that experience, you don't want them in a kennel, then fine. But I can't imagine spending that amount of money a night.
Well, yeah. I mean, where we put Jackson, if we're going away, it is somebody's house, and I really like that. The fact that he mixes in with other dogs. And the lady one day I went to pick him up, and she said, I said, what's it actually like in there? She said, if you can imagine, it's a bit like a nursery. You know, A Secret Life of 4-Year-Olds. It's a bit like that, but for dogs. And so they all have their different personalities. And when a new dog comes in, Jackson will run out and go, "Hi, you must be the new one.
Right.
Come over here. This is where we have dinner. This is where we sleep."
Okay. Okay.
Right.
Oh.
Pet hotels are grotesque. Grotesque. We've got a homeless crisis in Great Britain. People can't get starter homes, and you're prepared to pay the price
I'm not.
of a one-bedroom flat for a dog. No. Morally wrong.
I hear what you're saying. I do hear what you're saying. To be fair, that looks better than some places that I've stayed
Well,
in.
it looks better than my home. Cleaner.
That is what I was talking about.
Right, next.
Okay,
Next.
Now this is for me. Christmas trees, it can be a little bit of a pain. They shed the pine needles all over the place. Now, we've heard of sort of plastic trees and this sort of thing. How about we take this literally one step further and exchanging your Christmas tree for a ladder? Ta-da! Look at that. I think that was really clever.
Do you know what? I like it.
That's hideous.
I don't think I'd have it instead of a tree.
All right, evidence in favour. You.
Yeah.
The free parenting expert.
Definitely not. Totally against.
Traditionalist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And where do you stand?
Well, do you know, I think this would be really good, say, outside.
In the
If you didn't want to
hall.
put a tree outside, you can just thing a ladder. Although, isn't it bad
Can
to
I
leave
remind you
steps
all
outside 'cause of burglars?
why the Christmas legend grew up and what country? It wasn't in Stepladder Land. Was it? Did it come from B&Q?
No.
Or a home improvement
No,
store?
no.
Can we just return to what Christmas is all about? Not just the baby in a manger, but also...
Real trees, presents, Santa, chocolate,
Mince
Yeah.
pies.
food.
Go on, remind me.
Brandy. Port.
It's about...
Roast potatoes.
It's about.
I know, we live in a world where an advent calendar has got a sausage roll on it. That's how Christmas has been downgraded.
So you don't think that?
Well, can I just say, I
won't rule. Have you
wouldn't,
got-
I wouldn't use a step ladder. I'd use my real ladder. Do you get it?
I like that.
Oh, you know, I like it. You like it?
Right, she's getting ready for the panto season. She's trying out all her gags.
Oh yes, she is.
That thigh will be black and blue.
Yeah. Oh, hopefully.
I'm ruling.
Right, I've got another case. You're going to love
Oh no,
this
I've
one,
got
Jen.
to make a quick ruling.
Sorry.
Step ladder, no way.
Oh,
Get
I
a
thought it
real,
should have been-
get a real ladder, a real ladder.